So we're jumping straight in today, starting off with our Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. I'm taking the color Transition on a BH 101 fluffy brush, and I'm just putting that as my transition shade. And then I'm taking Are You Kidding Me on a MAC fluffy brush, and I'm just adding some more dimension. And just to add some color to this look, I'm going to take Wine and Dine from out of the palette on a BH 103 shader brush and just add that into my crease. I'm not exactly sure what brush this is, but I do know it's an eye crease brush, so I'm just going to take that and blend out that cranberry shade. And then taking my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in I Heart This, I'm just going to use it with my finger and just pat it on my lids. I like to use these ColourPop Super Shock Shadows with my fingers because that's when I get the most pigment. Taking the same exact eye crease brush, I'm just going to take brownie points and place this in the outer V of my eye. Going back in with Wine and Dine, I'm going to take it on this BH Cosmetics brush. I'm just going to pretty much make sure everything's blended in together and just deepen up my burgundy color once more. Moving on to lashes, I'm just going to prep my lashes for lashes. I'm taking my L'Oreal, my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I live for this mascara. Every time I wear it, I get tons and tons of compliments, so it's my ride or die. And then for lashes, I'm just going to use the Ardell 206 lashes. Moving on to my face, I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm just going to put that all over my face. And then for foundation today, I'm using L'Oreal Infallible and Maybelline Fit Me. They're both in Classic Tan. Okay, so I had some lost footage, but the concealer that I'm using is Maybelline's Master Conceal in light to medium. And of course, I'm going to take it on my beauty blender. And I only sprayed my beauty blender with some of my setting spray because the concealer was sitting on my face for a while. So I just wanted to get a little bit damp. Time to chisel the face, so I'm taking two LA Girl concealers. The first one is Beautiful Bronze, and then I'm going to take Espresso to just deepen up the contour. And I only take a little bit of espresso just because it is a little bit on the darker side and it will get a tad bit muddy. Using my setting spray once more, I'm just going to spray my brush so it's just easier for me to blend out all of this product. When I use cream contours, they tend to sit on my face for a while when I'm recording, so I just like to make sure I wet my brushes just so it's a lot more easier to blend and it doesn't take so much more time to blend out. Lately, when it's been coming down to contouring my nose, I don't really put product on my nose. I just use whatever is left over from the brush, and this technique to me is amazing. It makes my nose look so much more natural. And for baking, of course, I'm taking my Nye Banana Powder. I'm just going to place the powder wherever I place my concealer. And this is just going to soak up all of those oils in my face because I am super oily. So for me, baking is a must, but I do not leave this powder on for too long. Now I'm going to set my cream contour with my BH contour palette. I'm just going to take these two shades, mix them together, and just set that. I'm really loving these headbands. It's like a little guide, I guess you can say, a little stencil, and it just makes it so much more easier for when I take it off and it's time for me to comb my hair. I don't have makeup just all in my edges and I have to deal with that, and edge control and makeup and edge control mixed together is just the worst. Taking these powders, I'm just going to set the concealer that was on my nose. Using my Real Techniques 300 brush and my Sigma tapered brush, I believe it's 25, I think. I'm just gonna brush away all of those powders, make sure everything is blended and is seamlessly synced together. Taking my MAC Studio Finish powder in NC45, I'm just gonna set my entire face with my MAC stippling brush. I got it right today. And then for highlighter, I'm gonna take my Mary-Lou Manizer by theBALM. It is clearly all broken up, but I just cannot part ways with it, so I just keep her safe in a Ziploc bag for my using. I'm just going to take my Anastasia brush that comes with pretty much all of their palettes, and I always use this brush to highlight my nose and my cupid's bow and under my brow bones. And for blush today, I'm just going to take MAC's Gleeful and just place this on my cheeks just to brighten up my face. My face is done. I'm going to finish my eyes. So going back into the Holy Grail palette, I'm going to take Are You Kidding Me and just shade my bottom lash. Taking a MAC 212 brush and Wine and Dine, I'm just going to place this color literally right underneath my lashes as close as I can get it. Going in with my MAC 219 brush, I'm just going to blend these shades together, and then I'm going to take my MAC 212 brush again with brownie points, and I'm just going to add this under the lash line as well to smoke it out just a little bit more. For liner, I'm going to take ColourPop Swerve and tight line my upper and line my waterline. And I can't forget about my bottom lashes, so I'm just going to coat my lashes with my L'Oreal Telescopic. Then I'm going to set my brows with my Ulta Brow Gel in Clear. And since one highlight is never enough, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight and just go over all of my highlighted areas just to give me an extra glow. Going back in with the BALM highlighter, I'm just going to place that in my tear ducts just to finish off my eyes. Moving on to lips, I'm going to take my Coco Loco lip liner and line my lips. Lipstick, I'm going to go in with MAC's Cherish. It's this gorgeous nude, but then I wanted it to be matte, so I went over it with ColourPop's Chi from the Karuchi Tran collection, but then this was also too nudie, so after that I just went back over it with my Coco Loco just to make sure everything blended a little bit more and it wasn't as nudie. And to set everything in place, I'm going to take my Maybelline Face Studio Master Fix just to set my face. And this is the complete look. I hope you all loved it, and I cannot wait to see you in my next tutorial.